One major issue that people have in considering filing bankruptcy is whether they'll be able to wipe out all of their debt. And there's certain types of debt that can't be wiped out in bankruptcy. People can't wipe out student loan debts. They can't wipe out alimony or child support. Can't wipe out debt that's based on a separation agreement or a divorce decree. In other words, if you undertake an obligation in a separation agreement or a divorce decree to pay certain debts or pay your ex-spouse a certain amount of money, you can't walk away from that obligation in a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13. People also can't wipe out most types of income tax debt. Now, older tax debt, which became due more than 3 years ago, for which a tax return was filed, that type of tax debt might be able to be wiped out in a bankruptcy case. But for the most part, tax debt cannot be wiped out. And people can't wipe out debt that's been run up shortly before they file bankruptcy. In other words, if you go out and you run up your charge cards just before you file bankruptcy, you might have a problem wiping that debt out in your bankruptcy case. In addition to that, you cannot wipe out debt that's based on fraud or misrepresentation. For example, if you go out and you obtain a loan by putting down false information in a credit report, such as your income, then you might not be able to wipe out that debt in a bankruptcy case. And people also can't wipe out criminal fines or restitution. But for the most part, most debts can get wiped out in bankruptcy. Things like credit card debts that have been built up over time, unpaid cell phone bills or unpaid utilities, or breaches of apartment leases, or deficiencies that are owed after a car's been repossessed or a house has been foreclosed upon, or medical bills. All of those debts can be wiped out in a bankruptcy case.